Howdy boys, it's MPC and today we're going to be customizing the Bravado Gauntlet Classic, which I believe is based on some sort of Dodge Challenger, an older version of course. I really love this vehicle's base model and I'm excited to see what it has for customization options. There is a Benny's upgrade for this vehicle, but for this video, I'm just going to stick with the regular one and we can customize it fully in another one. First up, we're going to do the armor and the brakes. Then for our bumpers, we have 4 options. A bolted stock bumper, that's cool. I like how it's clean, you know? Doesn't mess with the look of the vehicle too much. I actually do like the bolted stock, so we're gonna go with that one. For a rear bumper, we can also go with a bolted stock. Add some latches maybe. I think that looks pretty cool. For a chassis, we've got a roll cage. We've got some more race-like seats. Let's go with the Mark IV racing cage. I think that looks nice. For our engine, we're gonna max that out. Exhaust, we've got some titanium tips. Beautiful. Oh, whoa, hold on. Those box exhausts look sick. I would opt to go for the titanium tipped ones, but I think this one's a little odd since you can see it just cuts off there where it's not like titanium. And the box exhaust fills out that space so nicely. So I think that's what I'm leaning towards this time. For our front fenders, we can throw on gauntlet vents. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. For our grill. Oh, whoa. That competition grill looks crazy. I really like the stock grill actually. I like how much chrome there is in the vehicle. But we can throw in like a secondary one and make it look good as well in matte black or something. Let's try that out and we can always come back to the stock grill later. That's weird. It also looks really cool, but it's so weird. I kind of want to try that out or the Ridgeline hood. I'm really liking the sleekness to it. I just don't know if this is a muscle car that should be sleek. I really want to try out the twin intake hood, so let's do that. For our lights, I'm going to go with xenons. For our livery, oh, that's not always supposed to be there, right? The black Bravado. Okay, all of these liveries are pretty overwhelming. If anything, maybe I would try out the black Bravado. Let's go with that, see what we can create with this. For our plate, we're gonna go yellow and black. Rear fenders, oh, we can double vent that. I think that does look pretty sick. Let's go with the twin rear vents and then onto our respray. I was thinking some sort of, well, initially I was thinking some sort of blue. I think red would be a pretty good option as well. Orange, I'm not really feeling. Like a racing blue. I'm almost liking what I saw more from the red. You guys already know candy red is the go-to, especially with chrome and black options. I think candy red just makes it pop so much. We'll revisit the pearlescent once we get the secondary color down. I was just thinking of doing maybe a matte black. Matte black is really clean. What about metallic black? We'll buy the metallic black. I almost like the matte black more. I think it creates more like separation from the hood, like a carbon hood. That looks so good. For our trim color, that changes the entire interior, not just the seats or any of this stitching. We could go with some sort of cream, but I think since we're going with like a red and black theme, we should go with red or black. And I am leaning more towards a black interior. I think the darker it looks, the better. So we're gonna go with a black. For a pearlescent, it's gotta be shiny for sure. Is ice white too bright? I think it looks good though. I think I want to go with a frost white pearlescent. For a roof, we can add a sun strip. We can add louvers. Oh, what were those initial louvers? Oh, those are so, they jut out so much. If they were maybe more down angled, I would like them more, but not really liking the way they look. So we're gonna leave that off. For skirts, I think chrome is probably the way to go. Yeah, the stock one is chrome. I'm liking the way that looks already. Maybe we make it a little more subtle with the competition skirt. For a spoiler, add on a little ducktail. The primary low-level spoiler, like I like the shape of, I just think it's too far in on the car. As much as I like these wings, I don't think it fits this car. It doesn't have the more ramp-shaped triangular front section, so I think a ducktail is probably the way to go with this one. How do we want the inset or the full-on? I think the inset looks nicer. If I could make that into the primary color, I would, but unfortunately there are no options to do so. So it's gonna be black and that's fine. For suspension, yeah, sure, we'll drop it to competition suspension. Transmission, maxed, turbo, tuned, and onto our wheels. Gonna dive into the muscle category. I think these ones would look pretty cool. The 6 guns or the Krakas. I love the Krakas. They're my favorite muscle rim. The only thing is that I feel like this rim is almost too like sporty the way this vehicle looks, so I'm leaning a little more towards the 6 gun. Yeah, let's do that. And if you guys are planning on mimicking this build, if you don't like these, then you can go with the crackers because that's my second choice. We're gonna black those out. Tires, we're gonna throw on some bulletproofs. Tire smoke, we'll black that out. I think red and black builds always look good with black tire smoke. And then for windows, yeah, we'll do a light smoke. I think that looks nice. I am liking the way the grille looks in the matte black secondary, so I think we're just gonna leave it. And that's the build. Fuck, that looks so good. Let's take it out. Here's a sound test for you guys. Little accident there with the wheelie. I forgot they could do that, but the vehicle does look really, really cool. It sounds great as well. It's got that incredibly aggressive, like a ripping sound. That's how I describe it, I guess. As for this vehicle's performance, unfortunately, it's kind of, I don't want to say a piece of shit, but it's definitely not a quick vehicle. Within the muscle cars class, it's in like the bottom 30% of cars. It's just not fast around a track in a straight line. It doesn't offer all that great of like a performance. That being said, if you're going into it not expecting it to be a race car, then I think it is pretty fun to drive. It's got that muscle car swinginess to it. I don't think it slips out all that badly in the corners. Maybe a tiny bit of understeer, but it's very like controllable just because it's not that fast of a vehicle. So I'd just say, you know, if you're gonna buy this car, then go into it expecting that you're not gonna get a crazy amount of performance, and that's okay. I don't think every car in GTA needs to be like that. I still think it's a beautiful looking vehicle, and for only $300,000 or $400,000 if you don't have the trade price unlocked, I think this vehicle is incredibly worth your money. That is while it's on sale. If it's not on sale, it'll be $460,000 if you have the trade price unlocked, and if you don't, it's $615K. I think regardless of whether or not it's on sale, it's gonna be worth your money just because it's a nice looking muscle car. And it doesn't feel terrible to drive. I think that's like, this one's not in the same class, but the Maxwell Azbo is just fucking terrible to drive because it's front wheel drive, you know. But this one is like, it's a pretty standard muscle car. I like it a lot. I think it's got great looking customization and it's not all that expensive, so worth it for sure. And in addition, if you guys just really don't like this vehicle, you can take it to Benny's and upgrade it for $800,000 into the custom variant, and that one's really cool as well. But I think it's a great vehicle. That's gonna wrap it up for this customization. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video, comment down below and let me know what you thought of my build and what you think about this car. Sub to the channel if y'all are new. There'll be more videos like this coming out in the very near future, and that's about it. Take care, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace!